Finally tonight, our person of the week. Our choice this week is a man who, with the assistance of his wife, has taken a very simple idea seriously, and as a result is making quite a difference at home and elsewhere. His premise is this: if a citizen is prepared to get involved, the neighborhood can be a better place to live.
Our basic freedoms in this country are still protected under the Constitution and our Bill of Rights. It's our liberties that we've lost. Got papers for you?
Ken Donovan, who spent most of his life as an actor, is playing a very important role today. He's a crime fighter, the Tampa Bay Crusader.
I want to keep an eye out for this. He's in our area. It is a crusade in its truest sense. This is a crusade to get our streets back. Bad guys to look out for.
Ken Donovan does his crime fighting with a printing press. Every month he publishes mugshots of fugitives on the run. He gets the pictures from the police and from bail bondsmen. The State Department gave him pictures of suspects in the World Trade Center bombing. Ken Donovan puts them all in the hands of the general public.
The Crusader is free to the public because we don't want a quarter standing between somebody and being able to do the right thing.
The right thing, he says, is to read the paper and then call the police if you recognize any of the fugitives. It is very simple, and it is working.
We have behind me what I call the Wall of Shame, which is 589 photographs of people who have been captured that we featured in the Crusader. But what I see there is not 589 fugitives. I see 5,000 victims that didn't happen because some lady had the courage to pick up the telephone and say, this guy lives next door to me.
The Crusader also publishes pictures and stories of missing children, keeping them in the public eye longer than the mainstream media. Police give the paper credit with helping them to find 89 children. Ken Donovan started his paper in 1992 after a close friend was attacked by 3 men already wanted by the police. That got him thinking.
You mean they're walking the streets every day among us? We don't know who they are. We don't know where they are. So that was the birth of the Crusader.
Yeah. Ken Donovan and his wife Caroline spent $3,000 of their own savings to get the Crusader off the ground. The toughest sell was to the local police who worry about vigilantes. But Donovan warns readers not to make citizens' arrests, and Tampa area police are now delighted with the Crusader's success.
Because of the Crusader, I see the community and law enforcement coming together now to work as one force to fight the crime problem.
I think it gives them 100,000 eyes out there looking for these people. And that kind of information can't be bought, it can't be budgeted. That's her supply right there.
Donovan prints 25,000 copies of the Crusader every month. He drops the paper off in corner stores and in barber shops so that the right people in the right neighborhoods can find a copy.
And these 2 guys, Secret Service are looking for them.
I haven't recognized anybody yet, but I'm looking. I'm sure one of these days I'm going to be able to help in some way.
And Ken Donovan believes he can help other cities win their fight against crime. Last month, he helped a group in Kansas City to set up their own version of the Crusader. That brings the number of cities with Crusaders to 37. Donovan says if we all pitch in, we can make a difference.
It doesn't take big government programs and billions of dollars. It takes few people with a little heart, a little courage, and a little bit of conviction.
And so we choose Ken Donovan, actor and activist. As we said, it's a pretty simple idea, but it's turned out to be surprisingly effective. For every 3 photographs of fugitives he publishes, at least 1 is apprehended. That is our report on World News Tonight. Later this evening on 2020, a report on certain police charities and where the money really goes. I'm Peter Jennings. Have a good weekend and good night.
This is